which of the players do you think were affected the most by using the Powersk8rs? Any stories about that?
Well, you know, a lot of the beginner skaters, not when I want to say beginners, the kids that were not as experienced, maybe didn't come from the big travel programs and stuff. You know, when they showed up and we put these skate weights on them, they didn't know any different. So when they started skating with them, it just became something that they got used to. So as the season's worn on, I've given those girls more and more opportunities to play in big games. So last night we had a pretty tough game against Port Huron. They have a couple of players that can really go. And we got caught on a line change, and they got one of their superstars out there on the ice against one of my rookie players. And she got turned inside out on their blue line. And she was in a little bit of trouble, and she put her head down, and by the time that girl got to the goal, that beginner of mine caught their superstar and angled her off before she could get a shot off. And our whole bench stood up. And
no way.
That girl home. It was amazing. It was funny because nobody really expected to see that out of her. And but yeah, she just put her head down and just started skating, and she caught that girl before she could get a shot off. That girl never saw it coming. She thought she was going to and she didn't reach out with her stick. She got her shoulder inside of the other girl's shoulder. It was there was no way, she wasn't going any further. She caught her about 15, 20 feet before the net. But that girl thought she was going to walk right in and rip a shot, and before she even got a chance to load the gun, the bullets were taken away. So I was proud of her, though. That was one of my players that has just religiously wore them every day for practice. Never complained about how much their legs hurt. That was always one of the complaints. The girls would always say, "Oh, Coach, do we have to wear the skate weights? They hurt so much." I'm like, well, that's why we want you to wear them. If it doesn't hurt, then it's not really helping you. The whole idea is that we want it to hurt. You're tearing muscles down, and when those muscles rebuild themselves, they're stronger. That's the whole point. So yeah, if they didn't hurt your legs, then they wouldn't be doing anything.
Right,
that's the whole idea behind these.
That's funny. So the theory is with the 1-pounders, every 500 strides, you've moved 1,000 pounds that you wouldn't have had on you. So you go to a game and you do 500 strides in a game, and you've moved 1,000 less pounds in that game. So the theory of the carrying that extra weight, it becomes so natural they don't notice it after a while. Is that right?
That's true. And the way I run my team, and I try to run 4 lines. Most of the other teams try to run 2 lines against me, but I try to run 4 lines with my team. And usually the strategy that we work is that they can run 2 lines and put their 6 best players on the ice the whole game. But my girls, because they're in great shape, they just keep coming at them, and they don't get tired. They just keep coming at them. And by the 3rd period, we might be in a 1-goal game. By the end of that 3rd period, it's a 4-goal or 5-goal game for us. We just blow every team away in the 3rd period. They just can't keep up with the pace. And I got to attribute that to, we have gas in our tank still. Our legs are stronger. We are not tired. Their legs are rubber by the time they get to the 3rd period. And my kids are still fresh. They haven't even gotten to a point where they're worried about whether or not they can catch their breath anymore. They're begging to get back out on the ice.
So you've mercied how many teams this year?
Well, out of we've played 19 games. Out of the 19 games, we've mercied 8 of those teams.
8. Half of the games have been mercied.
Half of the games have been by the mercy rule. The girls started complaining because we never really get to play the 3rd period.
So you're mercying by the end of the 2nd period.
Yeah. So it's a mixed bag, though, because I want them to play the games, but that at the same time, I don't want them to not play hard because they feel sorry for the other team. So my team is playing at their potential, and that's what I want them to do. And it's they work hard, and it's their mission to be the best team in the state. So when I told them, if I put skate weights on you and it'll make you a good player, a better player, they said, okay, give me a pair of skate weights. If I told them to go dodge cars on an I-75 and make them a better player, they do that too. But the bottom line is that now they see results. And now that they've seen what the potential is of training in a different way than they're used to, I think I've got believers out of every one of those girls.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, hey, thanks a lot, Terry. And so this weekend is the state championship, and hey, good luck, and I'll talk again next week. Take care.
Okay, Sean, thank you.